Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. We're reading part 2 at sea and inside out and back again. You should be on page 70. Floating. Our ship creeps along the river route without lights, without cooking, without bathrooms. We are told to sip water only when we must so our bodies can stop needing. Mine won't listen. Mother sighs. I don't blame her. Having a daughter who's either dying of thirst or demanding release, other girls must be made of bamboo, bending whichever way they are told. Mother tells Uncle Son I need a bathroom. We are allowed into the commander's cabin where the bathroom is white and clean. So worth the embarrassment. May 1st. Slowly. I nibble on the last clump of cooked rice from my sack. Hard and moldy, yet chewy and sweet inside. I chew each grain, Slowly. I hear others chew, but have never seen anyone actually eating. No one has offered to share. What I smell: sardines, dried durian, salted eggs, toasted sesame. I lean toward the family on the next mat. Mother firmly shakes her head. She looks so sad as she pats my hand. May 2nd. Rations. On the third day, we join the sea towards Thailand. The commander says it's safe enough for his men to cook, for us to go above deck, for all to smile a little. He says there's enough rice and water for 3 weeks, but rescue should happen much earlier. Do not worry, ships from all countries are out looking for us, morning, noon, and night. We each get 1 clump of rice, small, medium, large, according to our height, plus 1 cup of water, no matter our size. The first hot bite of freshly cooked rice, plump and nutty, makes me imagine the taste of ripe papaya, although one has nothing to do with the other. May 3rd. Routine. Mother could not allow idle children, hers or anyone else's. After 1 week on the ship, Brother Kwong begins English lessons. I wish he would keep it too. How are you? This is a pen. But when another adult is not there, he says, we must consider the shame of abandoning our own country and begging toward the unknown, where we will all begin again at the lowest level on the social scale. It's better in the afternoons. I walk with Brother Vu, who joins us, to do front kicks and back kicks, at times adding 1-2 punches. Brother Koi gets to monitor lines for the bathrooms, where bottoms stick out to the sea, behind blankets blowing in the wind. When not in class, I have to stay within sight of Mother, like a baby. Mother gives me her writing pad. Write tiny, there's but 1 pad. Writing becomes boring, so I draw over my words. Pouches of pan-fried shredded coconut, tamarind paste on banana leaf, steamed corn on the cob, rounds of fried dough, wedges of pineapple on a stick, and of course, cubes of papaya, tender and shiny. Mother smooths back my hair, knowing the pain of a girl who loves snacks, but is stranded on a ship. May 7th. Once new. Water everywhere, making me think land is just something I once knew, like napping on a hammock, bathing without salt, watching Mother write, laughing for no reason, kicking up powdery dirt, and wearing clean night clothes smelling of the sun. May 12th. I want you to take a moment right here, figure out how long have they been on the ship so far. Brother Koi's secret. Brother Koi stinks, we can't ignore it. He stews and sweats in a jacket he won't take off, forced to sponge wipe twice a day. He wraps the jacket around his waist. He keeps clutching something in the left pocket, where the stench grows. Neighbors complain, even the ones 8 mats away, saying it's bad enough being trapped in putrid hot air made from fermented bodies and oily sweat. Must everybody also endure something rotten? Finally, Brother Vu holds Brother Koi down and forces him to open his hand. A flattened chick lies crooked, neck dangling off his palm. The chick had not a chance after we shoved for hours to board. Brother Koi screams, kicks everything off our mats. Brother Kwon carries him above deck. Quiet. May 13. Last respects. After 2 weeks at sea, the commander calls all of us above deck for a formal lowering of our yellow flag with 3 red stripes. South Vietnam no longer exists. One woman tries to throw herself overboard, screaming that without a country she cannot live. As they wrestle her down, a man stabs his heart with a toothbrush. I don't know them, so their pain seems unreal. Next to Brother Coy's, whose eyes are wild as those of his broken chick, I hold his hand. Come with me. He doesn't resist. Alone. At the back of the ship, I open Mother's white handkerchief. Inside lies my mouth-spitten doll, her arms wrapped around the limp, fuzzy body of his chick. I tie it all into a bundle. Brother Coy nods and I smile. But I regret not having my doll as soon as the white bundle sinks into the sea. May 14th. One engine. In the middle of the night, our ship stops. Mother hugs me, hearts drumming as one. If the communists catch us fleeing, it's 1,000,000 times worse than staying at home. After many shouts and much time, the ship moves forward with just one engine. Mother would not release me. The commander says, Thailand is much further on one engine. It was risky to take the river route. We escaped bombs, but missed the rescue ships. The commander decides the clump is now half a clump of rice, only at morning and night, and 1 cup of water all day. Sip, he says, and don't waste strength moving around because it's impossible to predict how much longer we will be floating. May 16th. The moon. During the day, the deck belongs to men and children. At nightfall, women make their way up. In single files, they sponge bathe and relieve themselves behind blanket curtains. I always stand in line with Mother. Every night she points upwards. At least the moon remains unchanged. Your father could be looking at the same round moon. He may already understand. We will wait for him across the world. I feel guilty, having not once thought of Father. I can't wish for him to appear until I know where we'll be. May 18th. A kiss. The horn on our ship blows and blows, waking everyone from a week-long nap. A sure answer, honk honk, seems close enough and real enough to call everyone on deck. A gigantic ship with an American flag moves closer. Men in white uniform wave and smile. Our commander waves his navy jacket and hat so white and so crisp. Now I realize why I like him so much in uniform. He looks just like Father. He boards the ship, salutes, and shakes hands with a man whose hair grows on his face, not on his head, in the color of flames. I had not known such hair was possible. We clap and clap as the ships draw together and kiss. Boxes and boxes pass onto our decks. Oranges, apples, bananas, cold, sweet, bubbly drinks, chocolate drops, fruity gum. The American ship tows ours with a steel braid thick as my body. Our rescue now certain. The party blossoms as food suddenly comes up from below. Ramen noodles, beef jerky, dried shrimp, butter biscuits, tamarind pods, canned fish, and drums of real water. Mother says, people share when they know they have escaped hunger. Shouldn't people share because there is hunger? That night I stand behind blowing blankets and pour fresh water all over my skin. How sweet water tastes, even when mixed with soap. May 24th. Golden fuzz. Water still everywhere, but in the distance appears a black dot. We are told to pack our crisscross packs and line up in a single file. 20 at a time board a motorboat heading toward the dot. An arm extends to help us board, an arm hairy with fuzz. I touch it, so real and long, not knowing if I will have another chance to touch golden fuzz. I pluck one hair. Mother slaps my hand. Brother Kwong speaks quickly in the language I must learn. The fuzzy man laugh. I'm grateful the boat starts to rock, so Mother hasn't the composure to scold me. Not just yet. I roll my fuzzy souvenir between my thumb and forefinger and can't help but smile. May 26th. Tent City. We have landed on an island called Guam, which no one can pronounce except Brother Kwong, who becomes translator for all. Many others arrive before us. They are living in green tents and sleeping on cots. We eat inside a huge tent where Brother Vu becomes head chef, opening up cans of beef and potatoes, tasting like salty vomit. We eat only canned fruit and thick syrup, and everyone wants extras, but we only get a cup. Brother Vu somehow brings home a huge can, pumping it to work out his arm muscles. We eat straight from the can as I search for cherries and grapes. May 28th. Life in waiting. A routine starts as soon as we settle into our tent. Camp workers teach us English mornings and afternoons. Evenings we have to ourselves. We watch movies outdoors with images projected onto a white sheet. Brother Kwong translates into a microphone, his voice sad and slow. If it's a young cowboy like Clint Eastwood, everyone cheers. If it's an old cowboy like John Wayne, most of us boo and go swimming. The Disney cartoons lure out the girls who always surround Brother Vu, begging him to break yet another piece of wood. I can still hear them begging when I go sit with Brother Coy, who rarely speaks anymore, but I'm happy to be near him. June to early July. Nuoc Mam. Someone should be kissed for having the heart to send cases of fish sauce to Guam. Everything is more edible with Nuoc Mam. Brother Vu sautés the beef and potato goo with onions and sprinkles on the magic sauce before serving the mess with rice. Lines extend to the beach. Someone catches a sea creature, puffy and watery like a cucumber. Brother Vu slices it into slippery strips and stews it with seaweed and the magic sauce. So many appetites wake up that Brother Vu just has time to cook rice and serve it with plain fish sauce. People begin to cook as long as they can get a cup of Nuoc Mam. Brother Vu hands it out in the same white cups as tea, both dark brown. So of course I drink a gulp of the most salty, most bitter, most fishy tea ever. My head whirls and my breath stinks for days. I do not mind. All right. July 1st is where we're going to pause on page 102.